Going on to my Geminis, you have the Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, so, all right, so for you Geminis, what you've got going on is a lot of you Geminis really right now, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. This is about how a lot of you Geminis right now, oh wow, you had somebody who really wasn't putting in too much effort to really be with you. Someone who was a real jerk. Five of Swords, they rejected you, right? You were trying to get to know them. They're real disrespectful with this breakup. Oh, they never cared about you, all this, right? They only wanted to hang out with you because a lot of you Geminis look good. They thought they was getting something out of it. Four of Swords, and they feel confident about this. They hyping themselves up. They feel real good about this. Yeah, Gemini, they feel real good about that. The curse of, for you Geminis, it's the curse of being fine. So these people feel good about themselves, right? After telling you off, oh, you ain't gonna play me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. The Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles is you finally deciding to emotionally walk away as well as physically walk away, because you've already physically walked away, obviously, but now you've made a decision to emotionally walk away. The Ace of Pentacles, and because of this, you're actually doing better, right? This is something that's fresh, so this isn't something that's going to where you're super up. Now all of a sudden you're doing tremendously well from a few days ago, or maybe even a week and a half ago. But you are doing better now that you walked away from these people. Because these people, they were no good for you anyway, right? Gemini is one of those zodiac signs that is amoral, right? Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra. It's amoral. Why? Because it has to be. There's a point to the amorality, meaning that it's not moral. Because I said this before, the world is not governed around, this is New York, the world is not governed around morality. It's not. I can prove it. Okay, let's prove it right now. Why does an animal need to delete another animal to stay alive? Because it needs in order to stay alive, right? So it's doing it for sustenance, right? So at the end of the day, you're still deleting that animal, but I thought that's bad. You understand what I'm saying? I thought that animal deleting another animal is bad. But why is life set up that way where you have to pick, you have to pick a mango off of a tree in order for you to eat it? Couldn't life be set up in a different way to where these things can grow and you don't have to eat? You don't have to do any of these things. You don't have to delete something else. It will just naturally end up making the transition on its own. So why is it set up like this if that's not the case? Now, again, I'm not condoning people who are taking this thought process too far at all. What I'm saying is that the world is not based upon morality. And a lot of you Geminis, y'all have this basic understanding that it's not. But the thing is that for a lot of you, what I'm trying to say for you Geminis is that a lot of you Geminis got to stop getting angry at yourselves that you do not live life from a moralistic perspective. It's not meant for you to be moralistic. It's not meant for you to be moralistic. It's not. And that's where the power is. That's where the power is. And a lot of you should honestly be happy about that. Because a lot of the things, because of your minds, a lot of the things that really would bind people and get people to be caught up in one thing and limit people, you don't have that limitation. So that means that that's one more thing that you're free from, just from who you are. I'm a Virgo, and I'm saying this. Virgos can be moralistic, but I'm one of those amoral Virgos where I don't deal with morality. You understand? But I still have decency, and that's how I make my judgments, because I'm not looking at the moralistic aspect of something. I'm looking at it from the justice perspective, right? The hanged man perspective, the perspective of what's just, what's fair, what actually needs to be done, not what people think that I should do, what actually needs to be done. How can I actually address the problem? You understand? So what am I trying to say for you Geminis? What I'm trying to say is that you Geminis should not feel bad that you're able to get over this person, the heartbreak quickly. Life has to go on. And if this person has made a decision that they don't want to hang out with you and they're giving you a hard time, then what ultimately can you really do about that to change their mind and their heart? You can't do anything, right? So if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which it has the ways you can support me, as well as financially support me as well. From the books that I have that are on Amazon, okay, because I am an author. My Instagram page, which you could follow me, my clothing store, as well as private tarot readings, right? Click on it. It'll redirect you to my website, which has my services on it: tarot readings, birth chart readings, the time, how much I charge, a description. It'll have a buy now button. Above the buy now button, it'll have my Cashapp. Now the buy now button is PayPal. I do have Apple Pay as well. If you need any kind of help setting up a private tarot reading or a birth chart reading, then you can always send me an email at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. So moving on, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, right? The Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Wands is about, yes, you should be focusing right now, which I'm sure a lot of you Geminis are focusing on, still enjoying your life and getting back out there and starting to get to know other people. The Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, is that yes, you will have difficulty if you are doing that. Yes, because you know how people are playing the game, trying to convince you you're not worth a whole lot, but let you bounce back from that super quickly, where it's like you don't care and you're moving forward. People are gonna be upset about that, which goes to show you just how goofy and how delusional it is. The idea that they don't want to be with you, but they're sad that you don't even feel bad that they're not there anymore. What do they think this is? They think that you Geminis were the way that you were before, where you Geminis would, allow people to disrespect you. No. Y'all have been learning. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, if somebody doesn't want to be with you, what can you do about that? Like, for real. The person doesn't want to be with you, and you spending all your time trying to convince the person. How you going to convince somebody that's already made up their mind? Be with me. I'm a Gemini. Be with me because I can do this, that, and the third. So you putting yourself out there to be used, because you're making it sound transactional. Yeah, but I want the person to like me. I want to be in a relationship with the person. The person does like you, probably. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be wasting their time even talking to you. Problem is, Do they want to be, do they like you, and are they functional enough to be in a relationship? No. So there's nothing you can do about that. Right? And the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups, like I said, the mentality. It's the mentality. The Seven of Cups and the Moon, yes, you Geminis are also doing what's necessary for you to not have to deal with the baggage, which is clearing the baggage up, throwing it away, going in to yourselves, reflecting on this relationship, and figuring out what exactly is going on. So in all, I'm saying that a lot of you Geminis are not really with anybody as of right now. But I do see that you Geminis are. The Moon is the most important card in this tarot reading because it pretty much sums it up. You Geminis are not with anybody. But what you Geminis are doing is, even though you're single, you are dealing with your baggage, your problems, your trauma, so that you can actually heal a correct way. I didn't say the correct way. I said a correct way, because there's more than one way to heal yourself, right? Emotionally and internally, right? And a lot of you Geminis are actually doing it. Staying scarce, being to yourselves, right? Sleeping on it. What do you need to actually rid yourself of this fear, uncertainty, and doubt when it comes to getting to know other people, and when it comes to yourself, most importantly? The Seven of Cups is, yes, effort. There is effort. Taking, like I said, taking the time to really understand what exactly is wrong with you, what you Gemini should be doing. And that in on itself is a part of the healing process. You Geminis have to figure out why do you allow other people to validate the lack of value that you perceive yourself as having. Because, like I said, it's not that Geminis don't have value. All the zodiac signs have value, right? They all have some sort of value. But you have to figure out what it is about you Geminis where you allow people in your life to treat you like trash, and you really believe that crap. Because that's what it is. It's nonsense. You know, because you let other people set the narrative for this. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Justice, Two of Pentacles. Right. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Justice. What you need to do is understand that there's a reason. I've said this before to you Geminis. There's a reason why people have to treat you, go out of their way and treat you like trash, Gemini. And the reason why is because obviously you have value. There's a reason why. Because isn't it already you got to think about it. Isn't it already understood that if you're trash and people don't like you, then people should just ignore you, don't care what you have to say, don't take you seriously at all, and just move on with their life? You're a person that's completely, think about it, a person that's completely written off, down in the dumps. Look, written off, down in the dumps, left out in the cold. So why is it that people got to go so hard to do that? The better you treat individuals is the worse they treat you. You know why? The Justice and the Two of Pentacles. Because that's not the reality of the situation. But it's up to you, Geminis, to understand that sense of real self-worth, because there's an inflated ego sense of self-worth, and then there's a realistic perspective of self-worth. You got to find that real self-worth. If people are going to treat you like trash, then why are they even wasting their own time even talking to you in the first place? But then you're so trashy. Okay, still, why are they wasting their time? So let's clarify the moon. All right, hold on. Let's clarify the moon. All right. So to clarify the moon, the 10 of swords, 4 of swords, 7 of pentacles, 6 of pentacles. The 10 of swords, yes, you've been betrayed, let down many times. But that should be a sense of empowerment, because you know something now about a lot of other people. A lot of other people are fake, which means that that sense of value that they have is not even real. Okay, let's move forward just in case if you need some more evidence to this. The 4 of swords, the 7 of pentacles, and the 6 of pentacles. This is why it is that everything that they do when it comes to the things that they should do specifically is half-baked. They don't even put in a real effort. They don't put in any kind of strenuous effort. The 7 of pentacles, the 6 of pentacles, they think people owe them something, and that it's their right to people that they hang out with pick something or cherry pick different attributes of what they want to see from the relationship, with none of the negativity, with none of the disagreements, and they're having to actually come to an agreement. Because getting into arguments every now and again, or I can say arguments, but disagreements every now and again with your significant other is actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing, because number one, it shows that the two of you still care. Number two, can the two of you get over this disagreement, or will you allow this disagreement to break up the relationship? So it reinforces the relationship even more, because look at how strong the teamwork is. The two of you can get over the pettiness. So it lets you know even more that the two of you are built for each other. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you. Love you, Geminis. Love all the zodiac signs, all of them. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. Right now, we're coming up on 5,300. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.